So, I had some visions of Andrew Jones when I was in the cell, and one of the first visions that I had of him was, Father God help me in the name of Jesus, was, well, I had a vision of him in a room, and I was in the room with him, and my stomach, I was showing him my stomach, and I was like normal size, pregnancy, and Andrew was looking, and I was like, hold on, like I was like, hold on, you telling people that wasn't Austin, that this not Austin, baby. And when I was in the jail, and I was like, and that my baby by a black man, I was like, that this is his baby, and because Andrew knew we was together, but anyway, I was like, this is Austin, baby. When I was in the jail, that's when I had the vision, and like I was going off on him, and I just left. And then I had a vision of him um at Cynthia's house, where they was calling my baby's room. A guard had called my baby's room a room where they was having my son in the boom boom room, and he had on a red little toddler bodysuit. And he was trying to run to me, and they kept trying to keep him from me, and he kept waking up out of his sleep and trying to run and get to me, because he could walk. And it looked like another baby too, that there was another baby involved. And then I had another vision of Andrew, um, when something about me getting out of jail, and I seen vision of going to people's house and them setting me up, and I had a vision of going to Larissa's house and her trying to set me up. I had a vision of going to Shakina and her trying to make me lose all my hair and do a witchcraft spell and set me up, or coming to me and doing some witchcraft. And I had a vision of Andrew and Perina or something, like trying to set me up. And I had another vision of him, and I had seen some women that said they had been having sex with my baby daddy, and I went off and I was like, so it don't matter if you had sex with my baby daddy. And then I seen something about Andrew, and I seen him in the apartment having sex with some young white man, and that looked just like Austin, but it wasn't really him, but it looked just like him. And then I seen another black man was there with him, and the black man was trying to give me weed outside the apartment. And I seen this girl from school that I know, but I'm not gonna say her name. But she was like a hoe, and she was saying she would fuck my baby daddy. And when I went in the house, I seen Drew fucking some young white dude that looked like Austin. And then I ran out the house and passed the dudes in the parking lot that was trying to give me the little bag of weed. And there was black men that rode up on me after I came out the house with the girls and said, I don't care if y'all fuck my baby daddy like black girls. And I was like, I want my son, and it had something to do with my son. And then when I ran out into the parking lot, Drew came out, and his face turned into like a demon, and his whole face was like a demon, and he was like that, like daughter. And then I was looking at him like, what the hell? And I got away from him, and he looked like he was just so wicked, and that it was finally exposed to me. And then I had another vision of him after I got out of the jail. And cuz I no I had I'm going to tell you, I had a vision of him in the jail, and the vision was of me being pregnant, and the witches giving me poison cake in the psych ward on my tray, poison cake, and me not eating it. And then somehow me being pregnant, and then ending up getting out of the jail and walking with my dad and telling him about it, and to a huge, we were supposed to be going to some huge church, but something else happened where they was trying to people they was trying to give me poison drinks and stuff. And then some people was trying to make me drink good stuff, but just a bunch of stuff. And then I had a dream about him after I got out of the jail, and I seen him, a vision of Drew. I seen him in a vision with two guys in this building, and there was a girl, and she was trying to keep me from going inside the building. And when I went inside, the dude was in the room upstairs, and my baby daddy had been messing around in the living room, Cynthia Vera. And Austin had been trying to get some doctor to monitor my pregnancy without actually telling the truth that I was pregnant. And then I seen my dad in one of the rooms, and I went into one of the rooms, and or somebody said he was there, one or the other, but I believe he was there. And I seen some underwear, and it was boxers, like his boxers, or the men's boxers, all over the place, and it had candy. It had candy in it, where they was luring babies to do stuff to them sexually with candy in their boxers. And when I seen that, I started going the hell off in the whole house. And I said, "Where the man at? Where the man at?" And I was going off on him or Drew. And then I wanted to know where my baby daddy is, because it was a place where all of them had been inside of the vision. And I stormed out of there. And the girl that was trying to keep me from going inside of there, she because I was like, "Drew, what are you doing here?" And it was like something about a toddler, and I was talking about my baby, and I was going off. And then I went to the girl, and the girl was saying she got paid off, that somebody, her uncle or cousin or somebody paid her off, a car or some check or something, and they took it back from her, or something happened where she had been knowing about what they was what they was doing in the vision in the building, but she was supposed to guard it and not let anybody know what they was doing. And so I stormed down the street, and she ran off. And that was a vision that I had about him. I also had another vision about him, because they was trying to kill me and poisoning my food. And in this vision, I walked to the seashore, and I saw footprints, and it said, "I shall not," my spirit, the Holy Spirit said, "I shall not die but live and declare the works of the Lord." And I ran towards the sea, when there was a whole bunch of black people on the seashore, and they was talking, and they was like, "These people gonna kill her because everything she telling, they gonna kill her because everything she's saying." And then some black woman like, "And he was molesting your son." And I went into this apartment building, out from the seashore. I ran from the seashore. I like went out to the ocean, and I came back, and I heard this black lady was like, "And he was molesting your son." And then so I went into the building, an apartment building that people had somehow got to, and there was there was some woman in the house, some little baby that was on the couch. It was a little newborn baby on the couch, and there was like some lady, and then somebody was telling me something about Andrew, and they were saying that they was trying to say that the baby, the little newborn, was a little black, like brown skin baby, and he wasn't the same complexion as male born, and the baby was like it was a black man's baby. And I looked, and I was like, "Who child is that?" Because I knew that I was pregnant by Austin, and I knew that the baby was mixed. And so even if the baby brown skin, that's cool, but it just didn't look like a white man baby. It looked like it was a black man baby. And I was like, "Who baby is that?" And then somebody was like, and he was molesting him. And I was thinking, like, what the hell are y'all talking about? And I was thinking about my babies, and I was thinking about all the people been covering up everything, and then trying to cover up the race of the child, and trying to have different black men have come around me, and trying to make it seem like it could be their baby. And I need to reveal as much information as possible. um and so I didn't know if they meant like Drew was withholding information that he knew about my pregnancy and who I was actually pregnant by, and then just if it was showing something about him in the spirit. But I had seen just visions that Cynthia had said something about Drew trying to have sex with me in my sleep. And then Cynthia said something about Drew said something about Cynthia house, and then in the vision, and then I seen something about Drew trying to sleep with me in the bed in a house. And I had a vision of Drew in the bed with me, and I got up out the bed like, "No, I don't want to be in the bed with you." And then I came out the room, and my mother was outside by the pool with Vanessa and Shakina. And then I went out there, and I said something to my mother, and then I came back in the house, and my mother tried to like somewhat defend me a little bit against some sort of plan or plot that she heard about Shakina and Vanessa. And then I came in the house, and when I came in the house, But it's like my mother wasn't all on really on my side though. Really, when I came in the house, a black man, there was a baby in the house, and I picked up the baby, and I had on like no, this black man came in the house and it tried to come through the window with a gun, and I took the gun from him, and I think that I killed him, and or something. And after it was supposed to be my house. It was like a really big house, and I was like, damn, like I can't even live nowhere, in the vision. And it was a black man that had did it, and I had a really nice house. And so then I had another vision of Andrew trying to be in the bed with me, in a vision that I had about my mother, and about something about trying to sex traffic just trying to sex traffic Indian women and just make them do whatever to their penises, like without protection. And us and me being very beautiful, like could have been a model or something, but um showing something about, it was other stuff too. But back to Andrew, this woman had told him to get out of the bed with me. And I had another vision about him, but I don't want to tell that one because it happened before I went to the jail. And I don't want to talk anymore about him, but I gotta go. That's all I want to say about him until I think if something else comes to me that I need to say, then I will. But that's all for now.